Hello, welcome to another commute. It's not really a commute, it's Sunday, but hey, I got a ride anyway. And they tore down the road arrow. Huh, I was just there the other day, the roof collapsed in like a year ago. But they finally tore it down, well, that's kind of cool. So, but it's a beautiful Sunday. We're out riding around, trying not to get ran over. Getting bugs on my visor. Dead kitty. What are we doing up here, folks? I was out on the internet reading the news articles. Pops up on my home screen on the laptop when I do go do other things. And I was reading this article about, I think it's Sprouts, implemented a new inventory policy where they don't want to warehouse stuff in the back. They want to go on demand, which I've seen other places do this on demand inventory. Basically it means that they're almost out of everything all the time. And then the difference with the Sprouts thing is they put all the pressure on their employees to make sure the shelves are stocked. And the article was talking about how the employees were having nervous breakdowns, they were crying because they're getting graded on their ability to have everything perfect and everything perfectly stocked with this new on-demand system. What it doesn't tell me is how easy it is to get merchandise on demand. You know, if you're working your area and you order something and the people you order from don't deliver it on any kind of timely basis because they're not on demand, that's not really your fault. But they were grading, and they were grading on such a level. It was, I assumed out of 100, it just said the scale, anything less than an 89.9, you could get fired. I assumed out of 100 points, which 89.9, that's almost a 90%. You're barely, I mean, depending on how they do the grading, that's not even screwing up. That's not even like a 50 where, you know, half the time you're not doing it right. You're doing it almost 90%. And you could be fired for doing your job 90% perfect. And that got me thinking about how today's society is moved ever since the Great Recession of 2008-2009 to this gotcha mentality. I think it's partly because of, well, things like YouTube and Facebook, where everybody puts their stuff out, and sometimes they'll broadcast mistakes, things they shouldn't put out there, and then everybody will jump on it like, you're a racist, or you're this, or you're that, or and try and ruin that person's lives and livelihoods over what would have been a nothing 10 years ago, or a simple mistake like, hey, I shouldn't have done that, I'm sorry. And everybody jumps all over everything, and the whole point of it is gotcha. Everybody wants a gotcha. My work, they just rolled out phone pops, which I've never been a huge fan of phone pops in the first place. Basically what it is they have somebody call in and they record your phone conversation. I've been doing my job for the better part of almost 20 years, so I've obviously done something right. Am I perfect? Hell the frick no. Do I have good days and bad days? Absolutely. Are there times when I am absolutely on it, and times when, no, I have other things I'm worrying about? You better believe it. But the point is they take this one phone call at this one time, which normally is during our high stress, high volume times, when you're trying to, cut and run and make things happen, because you've got other people waiting, and that's how they grade you. They wrote up one of my coworkers for not upselling, which the company I work for has no idea what the actual upselling is. It's not even at the level I work. It's way up in the management. They don't know. But it was a gotcha. They did a phone pop. He didn't do it perfect. Gotcha. Well, you see that a lot on the internet, like the YouTube thing, the Logan Paul thing, where he did that vlog in the Japanese suicide forest with a suicide victim, which wasn't in terrible taste. Absolutely. Do I defend the guy? No, I've never even watched one of his vlogs. I don't care. But the whole reaction from the internet and YouTube and everybody else was, oh, gotcha, he did something wrong. Pounce on him. And try and ruin his life and his career. And, he's such a bad person for doing this. And it's like, maybe it was in bad taste. Maybe it was a career mistake. But gotcha? And it's going everywhere. I see it in, the Sprouts things. My wife's work. She got in trouble for telling somebody the ingredients that are readily available on the website for the company she works for. Gotcha! I mean, she's not allowed to tell the ingredients, but it's on their website underneath the thing. What the hell is the difference? But it was a gotcha. She wasn't supposed to do that, so you're not supposed to do that. But as we push on with more and more tech and more cameras, and I mean, let's face it, I have a camera with me constantly. I get to see everything. I can see when people have bad days and good days and everything else. But the problem is nobody understands that, well, shit, people have bad days. Like these people right here. These people right here are having a bad fucking day. Like a really shitty day. That kind of sucks. The old classic pickup all fucked up. Anyways. Cop's busy. And a blimp. But, and there is a certain level, I will admit, to the gotchas. If you crash a blimp, you probably done fucked up. Maybe your career should be over. If you post something inappropriate on YouTube in the flesh of the moment, maybe you're having a bad day. If you take one phone call out of a 20-year career, and it's a bad phone call, just for whatever reason, maybe you're distracted, maybe something else is going on, who knows? Maybe that shouldn't be the judge of everything. And I have to stand and wonder, do people realize that we're people? We're not robots. I'm not programmed. Why the gotchas? Why the whole mentality? Unless it's that little bit of glee that everybody gets when they go, ha ha, we caught you doing something you weren't supposed to, ha. But why include that on an institutional level in management, in business and politics and everything else, especially in politics? Politics is nothing but gotchas anymore. It used to be, now, I can't say it used to be. Politics has always been about the gotchas, the scandals, and this person is a bad person because they did this, and this person has this skeleton. I mean, granted, some of the newer politicians have amazing skeletons in their closet, but some of the older ones did too. I mean, let's face it, this country, other than George Washington himself, who chopped down a cherry tree and then lied about it, and the whole story is that he is honest, it's based on politicians with kind of shady backgrounds. I mean, George Washington did start the French and Indian War, which is what brought about the taxes, that brought about the Revolutionary War in the first place, and that's very distilled. There's more to it than that, but more or less. The politicians do all kinds of strange stuff, and you're going to have to, excuse me, I'm getting a phone call. Hello? Hello? I'm here. Yeah, I know. I googled it last night. I know where it's at. I googled it last night. I know where it's at. So, and we're like, yeah, we're almost there. All right, bye. Okay, that was my dad calling, telling me he told me the wrong place, but I already googled it, so. Anyways. But, that's a perfect example. I could be mad. Hey, my dad gave me the wrong instructions. Gotcha. But why? What difference does it make? I just think that as we move through and be more tech savvy and have more cameras and everything, we need to understand that, shit, people do stupid things. People have bad days. People don't know how to drive rental cars. But should that ruin their lives, ruin their livelihoods, ruin their careers for one bad day, one mistake? I don't know. I think it depends on the severity. I think it depends on, their career. If you're a commercial airline pilot and you belly flop a perfectly good plane, yeah, maybe there's a gotcha there. They tried to do that with the guy that Captain Sully that put the plane down on the Hudson. They were like, oh, the simulator says you should have been able to make it back to the airport. And I think they over-dramatized that in the movie, although that's a really good movie. But at the same time, that's the mentality is, it's obviously pilot error. It's like, the dude saved everybody by being the best damn pilot available at the time. And you want to go, gotcha. Haha, we gotcha. You should have been able to do this. Huh, no. I don't think so. So, anyways, we are almost at where we're going. I hope everybody has a wonderful week and there's no gotchas in your days. And I'll see you on the next one.